Okay, Greg, this doesn't look good, but we can fix it. And you're not the only one in town that got, afflicted. Earl's not looking good either. But I think we can get what you need, and we can get you right. Just gotta give me a little while. We'll get it done. Don't worry. Don't panic. Greg, don't panic. You're gonna stay here, because I don't think dogs in the nether mix well. Well, it's not what I thought we were doing at the beginning of today's episode, but we've gotta save Greg, because he's looking a little green, and so is Earl over there. Both of them, mostly my fault. I may have AFK'd on accident at some point, and you remember that window I never put in the building? Yeah, I'm pretty sure a baby zombie jumped through that window and got Greg. I'm really sorry about that. He's gonna be so mad. He's gonna be so mad when he gets back from this. That's alright, we'll get him. So yeah, we had to go get blaze rods anyway for our end portal that we found. It's still my hope to fight the dragon next episode, and I think we can still make that happen. But first, we need to go to that fortress that we found and find some blazes. Oh, we should actually bring some gold. I always forget to put on my gold helmet. We've already got gold apples and extra apples too, so we just need to get the blaze rods so that we can get our alchemy stand. And then we got to get some spider eyes, which we already have some, but we actually did find a spider spawner in the stronghold area when we were exploring, so we actually might go make a spider farm real quick too. We should have everything we need. We just need the blaze rods so that we can make the actual alchemy stand, and then we're gonna need the blaze rods for the eyes of Ender anyway, so this will be a double whammy. All right, hopefully this goes better than our previous trips to the nether. It hasn't gone well for us. I don't know if I've shown this either, but I did actually move our portal up and link it. So we're now up at, I think we're up at Y105, and then that straight across is the portal to our mob farm. So that way when we're running back to get our tools and stuff, it's just a nice straight shot and it's really fast. I don't remember which pathway was our path. Of course, one thing I don't bring is the axe, and I put a wood log right in our way. What are the odds of that? Oh well. I don't remember which pathway was the direction of the fortress. Let's check this way first. Wait, why is he mad at me? Oh, I'm not wearing the helmet. That was dumb. Whoops. Should probably make those 5 ingots into an actual helmet and then try again. Okay, this guy should like me now. Let's see, this is the right way? This is the right way, okay. Mad? He's not mad. All right, I think if we had the staircase going up higher, this must have been, I'm not sure what this was. Oh, right here it is. Perfect. I do know you could see it from our little 1-block path. This is also where the gas was shooting at us a bunch, so we gotta be careful there, but I made it out of netherrack too, of course, which I'm pretty sure gas explosions destroy. And then we would plummet to our inevitable death. Let's hope that does not happen. Where was this thing? Remember being able to see it from this pathway, I thought. Oh, is that right there? Okay. All right, how do we get there? We already have a pathway down over here, so we'll climb down where we climb down for the soul sand and our bones, and then we'll just run across the nether because it's always kind of annoying to find. We should have brought more blocks. We could have built a staircase to get back up because we're gonna need easy access to this thing in the future. I mean, I guess if we're fighting the dragon, we'll have elytra. I don't really intend on using my elytra a significant amount at first, especially where the next village that we're building is kind of just down the road. I think that we'll be able to tame a horse is my hope, and then we'll just use that horse to get back and forth for now. I think that'll be enough. I've totally lost my, oh, kind of far down. I might have to be careful here. My armor's okay, but I don't have like feather falling or anything like that on it, so it'll be a little bit safe. All right, I don't think we're gonna bother to fight a bunch of wither skeletons while we're here, although I will say this is not gonna be a good fortress location for that. Actually, you know what? Does this go towards that sand biome? I think the soul sand is the biome you want. A terrible fortress. Blaze rods is our real goal. How many do we need? So we need, can't remember if it's a blaze powder. I think it's just a blaze powder and an eye of ender. So we just need enough to make 12 eyes and a brewing stand, which, if we find a spawner, that shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, we yeeted ourselves into the lava at one point because I accidentally came through when I broke the portals. When I was moving the portals up there to Y105, I came in here and didn't bring flint and steel with me, and I just jumped in the lava with my stuff in a pile because I forgot that you can get flint and steel in these. Typically I'll just do this and then I don't have to worry about going down there ever again because there would be no reason. Same thing with this, like this is a weird curly dead end. So I just go like this. Now I know there's no reason to ever go down there. All right, our first wither skeleton. I am not very good at fighting these guys. Wither really, I mean, if you use the tried and true method of digging a tunnel and kind of fighting them underground, it's really not that bad of a fight. I don't think I'm brave enough to fight the wither in the overworld, so when we fight him, we'll either do the end method where you spawn him underneath a little portal that brings you home, or we'll do the underground tunnel, I think. Maybe in the future when we're a lot stronger and we have elytra and all that good stuff, but for now, we'll probably play it safe. Wow, that is ominous. Look at the way that the soul sand fog comes up through the floor. It almost looks like this hallway is haunted. It is a dead end though. We should probably grab nether wart while we're here too. Anything that can save us from future trips to the nether is good by me, so get as much collected as possible ahead of time, and then don't have to keep making trips back. Can't remember, is it spooky scary skeleton? Is that the achievement? When we get a skull? We'll probably see it drop. Is there gonna be not a single blaze spawner in this entire place? I find that almost impossible. Oh, there we go. There's that blaze. That's a blaze spawner, right? Perfect. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. We messed up. We messed up. That's how fast the nether can get ahead of you. Before you know it, you're on fire and a wither skeleton is sneaking up on you from around the corner. I wish I didn't have knockback on my sword. Flying enemies and skeletons just makes it so much worse. I don't know how bright you need to make these now so they won't light up, but let's see if we can stop a little bit of spawns here so we can get this. Oh, that was dumb. Get this other. Oh, our bow's on our inventory. The fire on me is going out really fast. I'm not sure if I'm getting lucky on the ticks, or does fire protection actually reduce the amount of time that you're on fire? Can you survive wither with eating? I don't know. I actually don't know the stats on that. It looks like we're recovering faster than the wither's getting us. Okay, that got out of hand really fast. All right, how many is that? That's 5 blaze rods. How much powder does that convert into? 10. So we still need a few more rods. Get rid of these torches. Give ourselves the most spawn right here. I'm getting nervous the longer we stay here. I just want to get it done. 5 more rods. I don't know how many ablaze. I think we'll do 1 more spawn cycle. We'll torch this thing up really good and get out of here before we push our luck too much. All right, we've got our blaze rods. We got some magma cream. We did not find any nether wart, but I don't think we need that for the potion. So we're just gonna get out of here before things get out of hand on us even more than they already did. All right, now we need to find our way back, get back there, and we need to save Greg and Earl. Our stick trader, I've decided his name is Earl. Okay, so we got very lost. I'm not sure how much of that I'll keep in this, but we got really lost in there. Luckily we didn't fall in the lava, and we fought off a couple pigs and made it through alive, but that didn't go well. And it didn't go well for way too long. Yeah, I know, Greg, I'm working on it. Technically we have everything we need right now, and we could cure Greg and Earl. But I think I actually do want to go knock out that spider farm. It's just going to be a really useful thing to have, you know, sustainable string. Do I know right now what I would use a significant amount of string for? No, I don't. But I feel like it's something that we can knock out pretty easily and it'll just be done. And if we ever need string in our world or spider eyes for whatever reason, we'll have that. And it's right next to the stronghold, which as we know is not very far from our base because we mined into it. So we'll probably just carve out a little path too. So we'll be able to drop down this mine entrance over here. We'll be able to run, you know, a little bit down the mine shaft there, and then bam, you're right at a spider spawner. Maybe we'll make like a separate water elevator at some point, but I can't imagine that we'll go there very often, so it's not a priority right now, but I do want to get it built and just have that done. So let's go work on that right now, and then we'll cure Greg and Earl. I don't know what I'm going to use for design for this spider spawner, but it's almost definitely going to be whatever Shulkercraft most simple spider spawner farm is. So I'll try to link it in the description. I'm sure it's been done a million times by 100 different people, but you'll see when we get there. And there it is. Nothing special, but it's unlimited spider eyes and string as long as we want to sit here and carve them off these spiders, so that'll work. We don't really have any major projects for string right now, but it is a useful thing to have for, you know, stopping snow and things like that from falling on certain builds, so it'll be good to have a reliable source. And we can always automate this in some way. I'm sure there's a way to put campfires and have them slowly kill themselves, but for now, I think just coming here with a looting sword and killing them when they fall off the spawner is good enough, so. Alright. Got our spider eyes, got mushrooms, and sugar back at the base. Let's get back there. Let's cure up Greg and Earl. Okay, we've got our spider eyes, our mushrooms, our sugar. We've got our blaze rods and cobblestone. That should be everything we need so we can make our brewing stand. We'll fuel it with the blazing powder, And then the, yeah, fermented spider eye. We'll make a few of those, and then I believe it's gunpowder to make splashing potions, so we'll need a few of those as well. We need some bottles, which I usually keep all my glass and my sand, because that's the way my brain works. I already set ourselves up in here with a little infinite water source, so I think it probably makes sense to just put the brewing stand on this side. Someday we'll have a build specifically for brewing and brewing stations, but for now we'll make do with what we've got. Okay, there's all of our potions. A couple extra water bottles left after the fact. We'll throw these back in here next to our other glass objects. And then the next thing we need is golden apples. I think we already have one. Technically we'll need 2 splash potions. The rest of them can go in, oh, that's my special TNT box. It's a little bit of a spoiler for episode 10. There's that, there's that. Golden apples, splash potions. All right. Hopefully Greg will forgive us for our, bit of an oversight. Oh, maybe we should sleep. Seems inappropriate to have the Walking Dead outside as I'm bringing him back to life, so. The good news is I'm pretty sure that our mending books are going to be even cheaper, and since we only had like a 10 emerald trade, it's going to be like 5 emeralds for our potions, or for our mending books. Here you go, Greg. Yep, take it easy, take it easy. I'll be back in a second. Let me go get Earl. We're going to have to replace Earl's door with something a little more sturdy, I guess. Okay, there's that and there's that. You know what, actually we have those iron doors. It's going to be kind of ugly right now, but let's go grab one of those. Take your time, Greg, take your time. I'm actually going to go grab some books and some emeralds because our armor is actually starting to take a little bit of a beating, so I think I'm just going to throw mending on them. I might try to throw a few new enchants on them, but I definitely will at least get mending on them so we don't have to remake them. I don't hear the shambling of the Walking Dead upstairs. Nope, nope, he's still a zombie. This takes longer than I remember. I'll just sit down and wait for you, Greg. You gonna get my torch back, you think, after this? Or, I mean, you can keep it, that's cool. No, it is a beautiful day. I wonder if you'll remember any of this, Greg. It'd be interesting. I can't believe Scruffy didn't help you at all. I mean, he had to have been sitting right there when that little zombie came at you. It's kind of surprising that the zombie didn't go after him, or it did, and, Scruffy did what he had to do. You're really dragging the pacing down on the episode here, Greg. I mean, it is mostly my fault that we're here in the first place, but if you could just hurry up, that'd be cool. Oh. Greg, what's up? Oh, nice to see you too. You remember anything about the recent activities? Just wondering. Ooh, look at that. Oh, you're so kind, Greg. 1 emerald. That is a great deal. Oh, cheap lanterns too. That's gonna be really nice, Greg. I appreciate it. You throw flame on our bow now too? I think that's the right call. I can't see a downside to flame on your bow. I'm trying to think, is there an enemy that we wouldn't want to catch on fire? But I can't think of one. You know what? Let's just dump our emeralds and kind of see what else Greg has to offer. I really appreciate that, Greg. 2 mendings. It's kind of weird that you're charging more for the other one, but okay. I mean, you gotta make money. I understand. It's a business. Probably not gonna buy that one, but I understand. Let's go see what happened to our stick trade too, actually. Yes, that button's too far away. We'll just steal this for now, and we'll definitely remember to put it back later. 26, so not much of an upgrade there, but it's something. Oh wait, he takes string? Oh. Maybe we should upgrade that string farm more. There might be something to that, because 8 string isn't very much. I think we got like a stack in like a minute, so we can max his trades out pretty easily. Ink sack, book and quill. Oh, you know what? Librarians actually get name tags, I'm pretty sure, like guaranteed. There it is, 13 emeralds. Of course, Greg. Why you gotta do me like that, Greg? All right, Greg, give me one of those beautiful name tags. Got one thing to do with this name tag, and then we also are gonna go throw those mending enchants and fix up our gear. Scruffy. From henceforth, we shall be known as Scruffy. And you got a cool blue collar too. Here you go, Greg. He's here to stay. We named him, so can't get rid of him now. Okay, Greg's cured, Earl's cured, Bob's on the roof, and we named Scruffy. Time to build the general store. And there it is, Rita's General Store. It's not really stocked yet. She does have some nice floral decorations. Nice chocolate bar counter to check people out on. Fun fact about this, if you step on it, it actually destroys itself. Because the pressure plate triggers the trapdoor, which then, moves the trapdoor and deletes the pressure plate. Funny thing is, it happens so fast that the trapdoor never actually moves, but it looks really weird. And now we're just getting out of hand. Oh geez. We're falling apart. We're falling apart. Just a tiny little general store, you know, just enough room for the essentials. I don't know what we'll have her sell in here. It might be a good idea to throw some barrels, actually, now that I think about it, in a couple spots, and maybe we'll just stock some kind of item in here. What do you think a general store in a logging community would sell? I mean, obviously they would sell food. Maybe she would just have like barrels of fish for the woodcutters to eat. I'm not sure. Bob's still up on the roof. He's been there for a while now. I don't know what he's doing. I was kind of curious what his trades were, but I haven't been able to get him close enough to the edge to find out. One more thing I want to do this episode, I think, is move the villagers into these two cabins. So we got to get Rita in the general store, and we don't have a name for this villager, nor have I really come up with an occupation. I think it's going to be a farming villager, so I think this will be the cook for Greg's Tavern. They've got a nice little breakfast nook. They've got a nice view of our upcoming build, and they're close to the forest, which doesn't necessarily make sense, but they are also next to Greg's Tavern. I mean, everyone kind of is, but I think this will be the cook, and that's, you know, food-oriented, so having a composter and a farming villager in here, well, sort of makes sense. But yeah, I'm gonna move those villagers into their houses, and then I'm gonna go check in on Greg. Next episode, we go to the end. We fight the dragon. I think it's going to be pretty explosive. You made it this far. I appreciate you. Thanks for sticking around. Have a good one.